going around. Oh my goodness. A successful recovery, and the one time I wish I had the X8 SE 2022 version 2. Okay, welcome back. The Hubsan Mini. It's time for the reveal. It's been in a bag for about 5 days after that little incident that we all saw, and that was harrowing. See my hands here? See this one here? It's all swollen. Don't know how, don't know what I hit. I can't really bend this finger that much, so I've got to get that looked at. But, okay, this is all about the reveal. Let's open the bag, take it out, dust it off, see what happens, do some figuring out, and the results, okay? And we'll see you at the end, okay? So we're gonna run this video in its entirety, grab a coffee, and I didn't do anything special, and I may have to do something later. Let's have a look. Roll that film. It's been in the bag for about 4 or 5 days, since about 5:30 on the 3rd of November. Okay, I'm nervous, so let's get into it. We know we have the battery, and it is battery number 2, and I'm looking, and here's battery number 1. I just have to look, see if there's any differences. Okay, number 2. Shake it. Might be something in there. If I push the button, one light lights up. This has been 5 days here, okay? But maybe a piece of rice got in there. Okay, so we're not going to charge that up right now. We'll look at that later. One thing to do. I have a fully charged battery here, pretty well. There we go. Okay. Now then, the only other thing that's in here is okay. Let's get rid of the bag. Put that down. Okay, let's open this up a bit. Oh, see something there? Yeah, that one. Bit of rice. There we go. Okay, let's look at these propellers. Any rice in there? No. Any rice in this one? A little bit of rice fell there. Nope. Anything here? No. No. But I am going to put a little drop of oil right down on the middle of that. But let's have a close inspection here, okay? We have to make sure we don't have any hidden rice. Does this move? There may be some there. Oh. Yeah, there might be some rice. Gotta be careful. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, there's some rice there. I think there's rice there. Have a look in here. Let's have a look down there. Let's have a brew. Don't see any. but I might have to take the top off. Might have to take the gimbal out just to have a look. I don't want any surprises. Is that a piece of rice there? Yep. Let's wipe off this table. Put this down here. Oops, sorry about that. One drop there. One drop there. One drop there. And one drop there. That's that done. Okay, here we go, the moment of truth. The gimbal went up and down. What have we got here? Okay, let's put this to the back. What have we got here? Nothing yet. It says it's connected and it gives me a prompts, blah 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 blah. Got it. Okay, that's a test. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Bingo! We have action. And do we have a gimbal moving up on top here? Let's have a look. Up and down. There we go. The only thing I'm going to do now is Hubsan tool, the gimbal calibration. And yeah, you can also change the PIDs on this as well. So we'll have a look at what the PIDs are set at. And we're starting the Hubsan tool app. You see the green there? That means that the controller's connected. Now we just have to connect the drone. Let's turn this on. It was complete. That's good. Now the pitch settings. Let's have a look at the pitch settings. So let's have a look. These are the pitch settings. And from what I've learned, there's an awful lot of different pitch settings you can put in. So we've done our gyro, we've done our gimbal, we've done everything. Let's turn it all down, shut it all off. The only thing left is a test flight. So let's get out there and do it. Okay, here we are. This is the maiden voyage after the little incident at the lake. Okay, maiden voyage. Okay, you've seen it all. It runs, whatever. We're now into this. The gimbal works up and down. I have the SD card in. I noticed it's still jittery. A little bit. So we're waiting for satellites. We have 5 so far. So I've had it running in the basement for about 25-30 seconds, which is okay. It's got the sewing machine oil, just a very small drop on each bearing point, just to be sure. And we're not going far if it goes up at all. Okay, I'm surprised if it doesn't ask me for a compass calibration, which I should do, but right now I just want to see what happens. Okay, I haven't taken the other battery apart yet. I'll do that tonight, later, and it'll be a quick thing. I'll mention it in the comments or something, or at the end. I'll just unscrew it, take the bottom off, have a look inside, make sure nothing's rolling around like rice. And I guess that's the bad thing about rice. There we go. We're ready to go. Let's have a look over here. And we're gonna only go to 1080p. See what happens. 1080p, go ahead. Okay. Everything's at 0, I believe. How is our, yep, 0. Okay, well, we'll go down 1. There we go. Yeah, see that jiggle? Okay, let's just push this button and see what happens. Here we go. Push this button. Okay.
The home point has been updated. Please be mindful of the new return to home point.
I think that's pretty good. We've got, let me look at this here. 91% on the battery, 12 satellites, and it's pretty good. Can we get a close-up of that? Okay, let's go a little closer here. There we go. And I'm just going to let it sit there for a while. I have not done, again, I have not done a compass calibration. Okay? Now, my fear is that a propeller is going to crack, blow off, and wreck a motor. So I'm just going to let it go here, okay? It sounds very smooth. It sounds great. A little wobble there. Okay, if I put my hand underneath, it goes up. Does it come back down? Let's bring it down. There we go. Put my hand underneath. There we go. Bring it down. Okay, we're going to start a video. Long press. Starts the video. And we're going to go up. Just go down the driveway a bit out of my sight. There it is. Handles very well. Okay. Just going down here a bit. And what I want to do is, I just want to go up and see what the video is like. And we'll come down again. Did I notice anything? Want to go up? And down. Just come back a bit. We're going to do a yaw. Full stick yaw right. I'm watching for any bounces. I don't see any. Full left. And it's on its axis there. That's good. Let's go forward. I'm going to go up and take a picture of, I might go, let's just go 25, 30 feet. Or meters. And we're up a good, whoa. Well, I noticed something wrong there. Notice the, oh there it is, 38 meters, 34 meters. Okay, let's bring that down a bit. Okay, go forward. I'm just going to check for any jello. Let's come backwards. Okay, how does the, because I did notice when it went up, it didn't change the altitude. but I'm gonna have a look at that as it comes down. Over a bit. Okay, let's come down. Yeah, it seems to be there now. Okay. 1918. There we go. Let's stop that. Let's switch over to picture. And we're just going to take a picture of that. It took a picture. It was a long time doing it, but it did. Take another one. There we go. Okay, let's bring it back. Back over to video. And we're just gonna drive it around here for a second. There we go. And down she goes. And bring that gimbal up a bit and let her go down.
Landing.
Boom. So let's have a look at the Hubsan. Let's look at the Hubsan. Let's turn it off. Okay, and turn this off. So,
USB disconnected.
4 or 5 days after being submerged in 4 feet of silt, it was probably about, a good 4 or 5 inches under the silt. Okay, and it was submerged for about 30 seconds maybe. Okay, so it would have been in the water for maybe a minute in total before I got it out. And then I took the battery out, rinsed it in the fresh water beside the dock, brought it home, rinsed it out, put it in the bag. Well, I dried it off with a hairdryer, and yeah, it's working. I'm gonna check the video to see if that gimbal shake is still there. And I'm sure I've asked Hubsan for it, but I'd like to get the PIDs that were on this originally. Okay? If I can go back and find the original PIDs. I mistakenly did not take note of that when I first got it, but I've asked Hubsan for it. Whether they give it to me, I don't know. But anyway, it works so far. I'm going to take that other battery apart, and I can't complain. I mean, the obstacle avoidance, not obstacle, but the barometer thing on the bottom, the sensor, that works. The camera works, the gimbal works. The props weren't terribly damaged. There's a minor snag in one of them. The arms aren't broken. There's no cracks. I've taken it up and out, back. Seems pretty good. Hubsan Mini. Pretty strong stuff. I have to say one thing though. Go back into my videos when I first got this, and I did a comparison between this and the Hubsan Zino Mini SE. This is built differently. Okay? They've reinforced the arms, reinforced the inner cage of the battery compartment, reinforced the insulation for the gimbal, so it's a little bit beefier. And it is 251 grams. But maybe that beefiness saved it. Okay? I noticed these on the bottom. I may take these off and have a look at them. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I did do a fairly good job of blowing out all the water. So we'll have to see there. You know, I could take it all apart and do all that kind of stuff, but well, we'll see what happens. It is what it is, okay? At least it's working now, okay? I'll put it up and down in the next couple of days, see how far we get, what happens with it. But so far, I'm happy. It's not a throwaway. We can get on with it. And we'll see you next time. See you later. Okay, so there you have it. The Hubsan Mini. Back in the air, back in action. It's working, but it's working just as it was before. We have jello, we have shake, we have synchronization problems, we have timing exactly as it was before. So no harm, no foul. I really want to get a hold of the earlier PIDs because I'm 100% sure that changing those PIDs are going to have a drastic effect on the video quality. Okay? So I'm happy that I didn't lose it. I'm happy that it's working. I'm not happy that I got to get my hand fixed. But there you go. Okay? The Hubsan Mini. I've still got hope. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take that battery apart, see if there's anything inside. I'm going to redo the gimbal calibration again with the Hubsan tool. I'm going to maybe oil some of the gimbal bearing points. And we're going to take it up for a couple of flights and see what happens after that. Okay? Until then, take care. I'm relieved. I'm happy. I'm not ecstatic. But I'm glad I've got it working again. Okay? And I didn't do anything special. Yes, maybe I should have taken it all apart, wiped everything down with alcohol, scrubbed everything out, done everything, whatever. But it is what it is. Till next time, take care. Go out flying. Bye now.